Been covering the collapse since the news first broke early this morning, and new tonight, the Coast Guard has called off the search for those still missing. It is now a recovery effort that will begin tomorrow morning. 6 construction workers are still missing at this hour. Tonight, we are also hearing from cruise lines and cargo companies moving their operations to other ports. Now, again, at this point, authorities say they are focused on recovering those still missing.
Crews were on the scene for hours and hours searching the waters and doing their best to comb through the debris early on in the frigid water. Fox 43's Logan Perrone was at a vigil tonight honoring victims of the collapse. First, though, we start with Fox 43's Alyssa Kratz in Baltimore County, where we now know that operation, Alyssa, has shifted to recovery.
Evan, that's right. Those 6 people unaccounted for, of course, now presumed dead by both police and the company they were employed by. And tonight, authorities, after more than 20 hours of searching by land, air, and sea, also suspending their search efforts. A major search and rescue operation in Baltimore, Maryland has turned to a recovery.
Based on the length of time that we've gone in this search, the extensive search efforts that we've put into it, the water temperature, that at this point we do not believe that we're going to find any of these individuals still alive.
At least 6 people remain unaccounted for. They were construction workers repairing potholes on the Francis Scott Key Bridge overnight when it was hit by a cargo ship and collapsed.
Is there the possibility that there was another vehicle on there other than those vehicles involved in the construction process? I think we all would have to understand, yes, that's a distinct possibility.
The U.S. Coast Guard and other rescuers faced grave challenges through Monday's search.
We've got very difficult water temperatures. You have structures from the bridge that are in the water that can move with the tides and currents, making that dangerous for divers and people in the water.
The last thing we want to do is put divers in the water with changing currents, low temperatures, very poor visibility, and so much metal and other unknown objects in the water.
And while the operation is shifting to a recovery, authorities say they aren't going anywhere.
At this point, we do not know where they are, but we intend to give it our best effort to help these families find closure.
And again, so far, none of those 6 bodies have been recovered.
And Alyssa, talk a little bit about when the sun rises tomorrow. What is the plan at that point?
Yeah, Evan, so at this point, they say when the sun comes up, they are going to be sending those divers back into the water. That's expected to happen around 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Evan, Amy.
Alyssa Kratz live in Baltimore County tonight. Thank you very much.